First half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
It hasn't affected him at all.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skill.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own."
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now Conley. And Pirtle pulls it down. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Timeout, timeout.
Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers in the D. Chill shot.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good on the triple. Edwards got 10.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined the light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
What a finish by Gobert, absorbing the foul to earn it as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Offensive rebound. Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Some changes for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also with the sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. Goes back up. And Pirtle pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 13. Over Gobert. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. He's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor. He's got great size and strength, and he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
In the corner, it's Ingram. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough. Down low, you got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Shannon, no good. Lakers leading by 13. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here's Ingram from the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Leave. He blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Doncic kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Reeves. For three, Ingram. Good! Another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Tonight, look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there for him.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Goodwin, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Pippen in at the point.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Dillingham. Shot up 2 there. Dillingham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
And we've got a timeout call from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. The Lakers also making some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Ingram comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Pippen. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 14. Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Lakers passing it around. Ingram passes to Portis. Lets the three fly. And it's Ingram missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. Here is Edwards. For 3. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Here's Doncic. Portis in the post. He's against Reed. Doncic finds Ingram. Fires for 3. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here is Conley. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Carries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And it's Doncic, top of the key. It's Ingram on the wing. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Doncic with the steal. Bounce pass from Pirtle. Doncic passes to Reeves. For three, Ingram. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Ingram's got 15 points here in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively. The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as the potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pippen. The layup off target. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 13-point game. A three for DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he's good on the second.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Pippen. It counts. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental